Okay, welcome back yet again, friends, friends, enemies. I forgot to add the window capture for this one. There we go. Alright, so we are doing more Star Trek 25th Anniversary tonight. Last time we left off, I believe we were on Mission 3. We were dealing with some Romulans. And that would leave us with... Let's see, how many missions are there in total? 7 missions total. So, yeah, about 4 more missions left after this one. Hoping that we can finish this up tonight, because I plan on doing the Xbox 360 Star Trek game this Friday. Let's engage. And it shrank again.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
I'll change the size again in a minute.
To explore strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Welcome to the stream, Uwu Person and Jedi Otter. How you two doing? Okay, and this is restarting from Chapter 1, it looks like. So yeah, we're gonna have to load the game again in a minute anyway. Let me just
the Enterprise's primary mission is peaceful exploration. The galaxy holds many surprises. To be prepared, we are conducting a mock battle with the USS Republic.
Captain Patterson reports the Republic.
I think it was this one. Oh no, we're gonna have a chance to redo this again. Speaking of Star Trek, it's reminding you of the show you keep seeing clips of on TikTok. There's this one alien dude called Bortus, and he's from Moklis or something? I don't know what you're talking about.
The field is absorbing the energy.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
The field is absorbing the energy.
That's a phaser, not a flashlight, Jim.
That action would be complete.
Okay, I kind of forgot how to do this part.
Field is absorbed.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
The field is absorbing the energy.
You were watching some dude play Action Time Onin? Ooh, fun game. I need to see about playing that again when I get the chance.
Nothing happens.
Captain, the consequences of such actions may be
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
They have the same uniforms from Star Trek. The captain has a blue uniform. He's sitting in the center of the room. Meanwhile, the other dude is red or green or yellow uniforms, managing the ship's gadgets.
The wire scraps are too small. They melt instead of fusing together, and you're left with nothing. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Thank you for freeing us. You better take the bridge before they suspect anything is up. You'd better hurry up, or they'll catch on, sir.
The field is absorbing the energy.
What I should do is redeem the beep 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 from Honkai Star
Nothing
Rail.
happens.
Yeah,
Nothing
that ain't gonna
happens.
happen.
Nothing happens.
Don't you remember the Prime Direct? That action would be...
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I don't remember
Nothing
what I'm
happens.
supposed to do here. I know I figured this out last time. Oh, so it's supposed to be like...
The field is The field is
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
That did it. The field
There
is
we go.
deactivated, Captain.
The field has already been...
It's over, Sereth. Surrender, and I'll guarantee the lives of you and your crew. Freeze. Don't even think about it. Check and mate, Elasi. Don't do anything. It's over, Sereth. Freeze. Don't even think about it.
Foolhardy words, Kirk. You have underestimated me at every turn.
Warning. Warning.
Well, there goes the team.
Load a previously saved game.
That did it.
The field has already...
It's over, Sereth. Surrender, and I'll...
You're an honorable and worthy opponent, Kirk. I accept your offer.
Scotty, beam down a security team to the bridge. We have regained control.
There we go.
Mr. Scott, beam us out of here.
Aye, Captain.
That was easier. Well, I guess you just have to know how to talk to him. I could have just
Message from
stunned all of
Starfleet,
them.
Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Beta Myamed and evaluate your performance at 80%. You and your crew received 2 commendation points. Well done, Captain. Keep up the good work.
Trying to hold a Federation starship captive. Can you believe it?
Since we just witnessed that very event, Doctor, I'm surprised you asked.
It was a rhetorical question, Spock.
That took quite a bit of organization
You
to seize a starship.
green-blooded
Think we'll see more of the
inhuman.
Lassie pirates?
Undoubtedly, Captain. I suspect they have considerable resources to draw on.
So do I. Sulu, take us out of here.
Love's labor jeopardized.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
A raid across the Romulan neutral zone has placed Starfleet Research Station ARC-7 in jeopardy. Proceed immediately to ARC-7 and determine the status of the station.
Welcome to
Good
Stream
luck,
Brigade
Jim.
Leader. Doing fine? Groovy.
Raising shields. Lowering shields, Captain.
Okay, I forgot the controls for this. Alright, talk to Spock.
Federation agents report that the new Romulan cloaking device not only renders their ships invisible, they also won't show up on our sensors.
Okay, they said ARC something, right? Let me check my star map. ARC-7, okay, that's the... It's this planet here, I think.
We have arrived at ARC-7. Romulan ship decloaking, Captain.
Message from the Romulan ship, sir.
Treachery. We are aware of Federation plans. Prepare to die.
They're arming weapons, Captain.
Shields up.
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
I don't know how long she can take it, Captain.
We'll be fine. I think.
Target analysis on.
Okay, so they still have full shields. Let's try photon torpedoes. Okay, one of them themselves is damaged. How's our ship
Target
holding up?
analysis on.
With some damaged shields.
She can't take it, Captain.
Target analysis on.
Romulan bastard.
They activated a self-destruct device rather than be captured, Captain.
Resuming course to Arc 7, Captain.
You'd like to play this kind of gameplay in a new generation game, of course? Oh, you mean next generation?
Captain, there is an auto beacon broadcasting from the station.
Warning. Warning. As per UFP Regulation 342-188564.3, Paragraph 3, this base is currently under a Class 3 biohazard alert. All personnel are ordered to stay away from this base unless they are part of a biohazard response team.
Lowering shields, Captain.
I need to check my controls again. I forgot how you access Kirk. K. Of course it's K.
Save new game.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the car.
You mean in our current games? What's the newest Star Trek game? I think the newest Star Trek game is Bridge Commander.
Nothing unusual here, Captain, though the station's computer may be able to tell us something.
Spock, check out the station's computer and see what you can dig up.
Dr. Marcus Log. Supplemental. Continued testing of the Ouroboros virus confirms its potential harmful effects on Romulan Vulcan humanoids. As soon as the spill has been cleaned up, we will sterilize both labs and purge the circulation system to make sure no traces of the virus will remain viable. Then all research files must be erased. We must leave no chance that this terrible accident will ever be repeated.
Doctor, you may be interested in the medical data file appended to the log.
Spock, check out the station's computer and...
Okay, why not?
Dr. Marcus Log.
Doctor, you may be...
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get Bones to do that.
Now that's interesting. There's more here. All of Dr. Marcus' research
Welcome to
data on
Streamless, Prodigy.
Ouroboros
How you doing?
virus. Let me see. Virus growth patterns. Pneumococcal mimic affecting Romulan Vulcan genotype. Alveoli involvement in Boy, Jim, this bug works fast.
Is this really the time to catch up on your reading, Doctor?
Now listen here, you pointy-eared...
Gentlemen, I think we have more pressing problems.
Jim, there is an appended medical database online. Also, it would be useful for me to experiment on how the virus grows in the presence of different gases. I'm sure the station has the necessary equipment. I certainly see nothing there calling for a ship's doctor.
Nothing unusual here, Captain, though the station...
Trying out your new SNES controllers. How are those working?
This is a very well-equipped laboratory, Captain. Perhaps Dr. McCoy could be of some use here.
Jim, this lab is incredible. What I wouldn't give to have some of this equipment on the Enterprise.
Watch out, sir. It looks like the Romulans have taken control of the lower decks.
Well...
Load a previously saved game.
Spock, come with me.
Working great. Groovy.
Spock, check out the...
Dr. Marcus Law.
Doctor, you...
Now that's interesting.
Is this real?
Now listen...
Gentlemen,
Jim, there is enough... I certainly see nothing there.
This is an outstanding facility, Captain.
Go bother Spock. This is the kind of place he likes.
This is an outstanding...
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I fail to see the logic in that action, Captain.
An RDAC 1000. The last word in molecular replication, one of the most advanced pieces of scientific equipment ever constructed.
It would take us several hours to get this machine working, Captain. I do not believe we will need it. The synthesis chamber should be able to give us what we need.
This is a synthesizer used to combine and replicate chemicals and form new compounds. This particular model has twin gas feeds. A gas tank marked H2.
Okay, gas and oxygen.
A gas tank marked O2. This is a storage cabinet.
And what's in the storage
James
cabinet?
Tiberius Kirk.
Okay, I know who James Kirk is. What's inside the cabinet?
A small field effect anti-gravity unit useful for moving things too heavy to lift and carry by muscle alone.
Okay, let's take that with us. Maybe we can get the Romulans up here.
You take the anti-grav unit. Save new game. Save new game. Replace previous game.
Okay, we were just here. Oh wait, that's where the Romulans were. Yeah, let's go back there.
Nothing happens.
Watch out, sir. It looks like the Romulans have taken control of the lower decks.
Why the fuck do you keep going there, James?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Alright. So I guess I was off base on that.
You pick up a large wrench.
Have they went to the solar system before? You mean like our solar system? Yeah, they're from Earth. They're humans.
Captain, the fusion reactor doesn't seem to have been tampered with. I suggest we leave the controls as they are.
This is a service access panel permitting used up or worn materials to be replaced.
Nothing unusual is detected.
Okay, check the other
Nothing
one.
unusual is detected. The fusion reactor is functioning at peak efficiency. There is no need to tamper with its current operation.
This device is used for the rapid reproduction of virus cultures in the presence of suspected anti-agents. This device is used for the a device to accelerate neutrinos. Not much good for anything else.
Have I heard about the humanity or anime community flipping their lid over One Punch Man Season 3? Nope. I never looked into One Punch Man.
This is a distillator used to isolate specific compounds from raw material.
You're playing Contra 1 with your new controller? My PP was playing Contra the other day on her channel. Uh-oh.
Nothing unusual here.
I think Spock may be dying.
This is an outstanding facility.
He's infected with the virus, Jim.
Yeah, I thought so.
This is a synthesizer used to combine and replicate chemicals and form new compounds. This Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Except for the Ouroboros virus, I'm not picking up anything unusual.
Nothing happens.
They chose the director to do an action shonen based on the anime where the director stated he's only worked on romance and slice of life. Ah, okay.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Weak muscles. Scrawny security officers can't budge equipment. No problem. Just use this handy anti-grav unit.
Watch out, sir. It looks like the Romulans have taken control.
Kirk to Enterprise. Kirk to Enterprise.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Kirk out.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens, then bitch makes something happen? Yeah, for real. Spock's infected, and I don't know what to do with any of these items. Maybe... Oh, McCoy...
I don't have the proper medicine to cure him, Jim.
Well, of course you don't.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain.
Be nice if we had some Makos with us.
Nothing happens.
See about dropping a couple of stun grenades down there to the lower decks.
Careful, Jim. That's a distillator, not a can opener.
Nothing happens.
That nozzle is for anti-agents only, Jim. That nozzle is for anti...
The nozzle is empty. Nothing happens.
Let's take a look at the guide here. It looks like we may need to see about using the tricorder on a couple of things. Do I get what you've been saying so far? I don't know anything about One Punch Man, honestly. I've never watched it, and I've never really had the desire to watch it.
The main computer banks of the ARC-7. It looks like someone has recently been rummaging through the main databanks. The main computer banks of the ARC-7. It looks...
Okay, let's have McCoy check it again.
Please select subject file, Ouroboros virus. TLTDH gas, nitrous oxide, ammonia, dihydrogen oxide. Exit, Ouroboros virus. Atypical growth patterns for L-type virus. Opportunistic pneumococcal mimic affecting Romulo-Vulcan genotype. Etiology, contact or airborne vector with alveoli microcollapse. Involvement immediately upon exposure. Tissue dehydration follows pneumoflooding. Mortality, 0.6 in 1.0 stardates. 1.0 within 2.0 stardates treatment, none. Named for the mythic world snake that swallows its own tail. Please select subject file. Ouroboros TLTDH gas. The chemical compound. Tantalum, bilithium, phthalo, dihydroxide. Colorless, odorless, non-flammable, gaseous at 1 atm, and temperatures within the human norm. Early anesthetic among Vulcans and Romulans, in whom it produces laughter, feelings of exhilaration, euphoria, sometimes leading to unconsciousness. In post-industrial pre-spaceflight era, a social problem evolved when crude TLTDH became popular to cook up from non-conductive tantolithial compounds commonly used as electrical insulation. Please select subject file. Ouroboros virus.
So it produces emotions in Vulcans. Interesting.
Nitrous oxide. Nitrous oxide. A colorless non-flammable compound. N2O. Gaseous at 1 atm and temperatures within the human norm. Early anesthetic among humans, in whom it produces laughter, feelings of exhilaration, euphoria, sometimes leading to unconsciousness. Please select subject file. Ouroboros TL nitrous ammonia. Ammonia. A colorless pungent compound, NH3. A common byproduct of metabolism in carbon-based life forms. Liquid or gaseous at 1 atm. Compounds widely used in agricultural, medical, and industrial applications. Please select subject file. Ouroboros T nitrous ammonia dihydrogen oxide. Dihydrogen oxide, a colorless, tasteless, non-flammable compound, H2O. Water, liquid, solid, or gaseous at 1 atm. Temperature scales defined in most humanoid cultures by state shift of pure water. Please select subject file.
I think that was it for the files, right?
Database.
Yeah. You went to an anime convention and you met a bunch of Digimon voice actors. You even got Umaru-chan, Sylphon Ford,
It's what
Tachibana
I was afraid of, Jim. I think Spock
to
is
sign
getting
it.
worse.
Oh, nice.
Except for the Ouroboros virus, I'm not picking up anything unusual.
Nothing unusual here, Captain, though the station's...
Okay, how the hell am I supposed to help Spock?
That action would be completely illogical, Captain.
Jim, you should relax a little more.
You're not into crossplay? When I was a kid, I wanted to dress up as Alice Little from American McGee's Alice. Parents thought it was weird, so I wasn't able to. Wonder if I can shoot that door open with the phaser.
Violence will not solve our current situation, sir.
I beg to differ. There are a bunch of bloodthirsty Romulans on the lower deck.
James Tiberius Kirk.
No, not that,
This is a
stupid
research
thing.
lab with lots of expensive equipment.
Jim, this lab is incredible.
Maybe I have to go back to that other lab to make an antidote for Spock.
Nothing happens.
I certainly see nothing there calling for a ship's doctor.
Nothing unusual.
Okay, but can you move,
Nothing
Spock?
unusual.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
There is nothing at the moment. There is nothing at the moment for me to...
What the fuck?
An RDAC 1000. The last word in molecular replication, one of the most advanced pieces of scientific equipment ever constructed.
It would take us several hours to get this machine working, Captain. I do not believe we will need it. The synthesis chamber should be able to give us what we need.
This is a synthesizer used to combine and replicate chemicals and form new compounds.
Okay, but we don't have the chemicals or compounds that we need. There are Romulans on the lower deck, we can't get down there. And we got that anti-gravitation device, which I don't even know what the fuck we're supposed to do with that.
A Romulan bird of prey hovers menacingly on the view screen.
Kirk to Enterprise. Kirk to Enterprise.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Kirk out.
You saw a piece of art where Isaac and Rachel got married, Eddie and Dr. Danny crashing out, Reverend Grey angry, while he's the one behind the pedestal? Send that to me, I'd like to see that. Okay, so we're supposed to use the tricorder on the medical equipment, too. I guess that's how you determine what chemicals you need.
There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
Okay, let's use the science tricorder.
Nothing to report, Captain.
The fuck do you mean nothing to report?
Nothing to report.
Is this not the science lab?
Nothing to report.
Holeta. I guess the other laboratory is where I need to use it.
Nothing to report, Captain.
This one we done this already, though.
Nothing unusual is detected.
Yeah, didn't we?
Nothing unusual. Nothing unusual. Nothing to report, Captain.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. This is a service access panel permitting used up or worn materials to be replaced.
Well, Spock's getting worse.
The panel opens. You see a gas tank labeled N2 with its feed lines running deeper into the wall.
That's it, I just had to open the thing normally. Could have sworn I tried that earlier.
The anti-grav unit hums and emits the stink of ozone before it fail-safes.
The unit cannot lift something fastened to the body of the station, Captain. The tank must be detached first.
Okay, so that's what the wrench is for.
The tank detaches easily.
I guess this made it easier to replace the tank every so often, eh, Captain?
You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank. It can be moved freely.
It sure beats hauling it around on our backs, sir.
You are expendable, Red Shirt. Shut up. Nobody cares what you have to say.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. An RDAC 1000.
It would take us several hours to get this machine working, Captain. I do not believe we will need it. This... Fascinating, Captain. But it doesn't appear to get us any closer to our goal.
I'm trying, Spock. I'm trying. I think I may have missed something in the other room.
Nothing happens. This is the engineering center for the ARC 7. This is the engineering center.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do.
The panel closes. The panel opens.
Let's check the guide again. Wait, maybe... I don't know, could I throw that tank down there at the Romulans?
There is nothing at the moment from...
Nothing happens.
No, of course not.
This large, heavy canister contains nitrogen gas.
Oh, okay, so I'm supposed to replace the tank. That's what I tried to do before, apparently I'm... Okay, okay.
Nothing happens. Gas feed is on. The machine synthesizes a liter of pure water.
A clean drink of water, but I don't see its application in the context of our difficulties, Captain. The virus has spread to me, Captain. I suggest you concentrate your efforts on the problem.
You take a 1-liter container of pure water. Gas feed is off. Nothing happens. You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank. It can be moved freely. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Hey.
Nothing happens. You install the gas tank to the synthesizer's feed lines. Gas feed is on. The machine synthesizes a liter of ammonia.
I hope you don't want me to swab the deck with that, Captain.
I think we can set this aside and not worry about it.
You take a 1-liter container of ammonia.
Okay, we can't combine those together. Not that I really know why you would want to do that, but,
Gas feed is off.
okay, what if we combine oxygen and nitrogen?
You attach the anti-grav. Nothing happens. You install the gas tank to the synth. Gas feed is... The machine synthesizes a liter of nitrous oxide.
Be careful with that canister, Captain. I think you would not care to fall under the effects of laughing gas in these straits.
Do you mean to say it's undignified, Spock?
It is, at the least, inappropriate for a starship crew on duty, Doctor.
Okay, maybe we use that on the Romulans.
You take a 1-liter container of nitrous oxide.
Wait a minute, there was information on the bridge about how to synthesize that toxin, wasn't there? Well, Spock is gonna die either way. Like, this is taking far too long.
Please select subject file. Ouroboros virus. Ouroboros virus. Atypical growth patterns for L-type virus. Opportunistic pneumococcal mimic affecting Romulo-Vulcan genotype. Etiology, Contact. Please select subject file. Ouroboros TLTDH gas. TLTDH gas. The chemical compound. Tantalum, bilithium, phthalo, dihydroxide. Colorless. Please select subject for Ouroboros nitrous ammonia, dihydrogen oxide. Exit. Date Ouroboros virus. Exit.
I certainly see nothing there calling.
A loud hissing fills the room.
You look troubled, Captain.
Nothing happens. A loud hissing fills the room.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Jim, we've got to help these men before they die. Jim, we've got to help these men.
Hey, would you please untie us?
Jim, it's you. Please untie us.
Oh, Dr. Marcus.
Don't you remember the Prime Directive?
You fail to obtain.
This is how I wanna feel all the time.
I'm trying to be patient, Captain.
Thank God it's you, Jim. I'm so glad you came. Anthony and I will look after these Romulans, Jim. Dr. McCoy, we could use your expertise on discovering a cure for the virus. All our equipment is at your disposal.
I certainly see nothing there calling for a ship's doctor.
Nothing to report.
There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor. He's infected with the virus too, Jim. He's infected with...
An odd-looking device, almost like a 20th century torpedo fitted with an experimental gear.
My God, that's some kind of weapon.
Everyone on this project is an avowed pacifist, Doctor, myself included. We do not make weapons.
That's not Genesis, is it?
I think we're all feeling just wonderful.
I don't believe you'd behave like this if you could avoid it.
Well, McCoy's loopy.
Anthony and I will look after these Romulans, Jim. Dr. McCoy, we could use your expertise on discovering a cure for the virus.
An odd-looking device, almost like a 20th...
My God.
Everyone on this...
Okay, where to next? It says something about a wire insulator, but I don't know where to find that. What the hell?
You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain an RDAC 1000. The last word in molecular replication, one of the most advanced...
It would take us several hours to...
Kirk to Enterprise. Kirk to Enterprise.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Kirk out.
This nozzle is where anti-agents are placed. This device is used for the rapid reproduction of virus. This is a distillator used to isolate specific compounds from raw material.
This is how I wanna feel all the time.
I don't believe you'd be...
Turbines of a Cochrane 500 class fusion drive.
I didn't realize that they use these old fuels.
Actually, Doctor, as...
Hey, this thing...
Hey, it's saying something about a freezer. I'm not seeing any freezers around here.
I don't believe you'd behave like...
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Gas feed is off.
I fail to see the lot...
Nothing happens.
None of this makes any sense to me.
Nothing unusual. Nothing
Okay, can you
unusual.
move, though?
You fail to obtain... Gas feed is on.
This mission's gonna fail. Let's look up a video for this. And somebody else made it through this in about 18 minutes.
Gas feed. Nothing happens. You attach the anti-grav. Nothing happens. You install the gas tank.
I think we're all feeling just
Game over. Load a previously
And
saved
Spock's
game.
dead.
You pick up a large You need something to pry this open. The panel opens. Nothing happens. The tank detaches.
I guess this made it easy.
You attach the anti-grav.
It sure beat.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I think I'd rather be dealing with Khan right now, not gonna lie.
The vent is now open. Nothing happens. The shaft is too small. You attach the anti... You install the gas tank. Gas feed. The machine synthesis.
I hope you don't want me.
I think we can.
You take a 1-liter container.
Let's see if I got this right now.
This nozzle is where anti-agents are placed. This is a distillator used...
I certainly see nothing there. I certainly see nothing there. I certainly see nothing.
The chamber is empty. The chamber is empty.
Residue of a viral agent is still within the chamber. A Crygelian 2 basic compound distillator. Excellent piece of equipment for reducing It is a standard research lab.
The chamber is empty. Done. The nozzle is empty. This blue-gray container holds 1 liter of ammonia. This nozzle is...
He's infected with the...
Gas feed is off. You attach the anti-grav. You install the gas tank. Gas feed. The machine synthesizes.
Be careful with that. Do you mean it is?
Okay, let's throw that through the vent and
You take a 1 liter container.
use that on the Romulans.
There seems to be no effect.
Nitrous oxide affects humans, but not Romulans. However, a similar effect can be produced by the gas TLTDH. Captain, the fusion reactor...
I still don't know what freezer they're talking about. I didn't see a freezer in this.
It's what I was afraid of, Jim. I think Spock is getting worse.
Really? No shit. Well, I'm kind of stuck here. Dude, if I can't figure this shit out on my own, there's no way in hell my dad would have been able to figure this out back in the day.
The machine synthesizes a liter of nitrous oxide.
Be careful with that.
Do you mean...
It is at...
You take a 1-liter container.
Spock's gonna die again.
Gas feed is off. Nothing happens. You attach the anti-gravity. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. You install the gas tank to the synthesizer. Nothing happens. You attach the anti-gravity. Nothing happens. You install the gas tank. Gas feed. The machine synthesizes
a clean drink of water, but I don't see.
There is nothing at the moment from.
You take a 1-liter container of...
That's for virus cultures only, Jim. That's for virus cultures only, Jim.
The chamber is empty. The chamber is empty. The chamber is empty. Done.
This is starting to piss me off. Okay, so earlier it said that there's supposed to be a freezer that I'm supposed to interact with. I don't see any goddamn freezer, though.
The virus has spread to me, Captain.
Yeah, no
You
shit.
concentrate your efforts on the problem.
I can't figure it out. Like, we're gonna be stuck here for a while. Is anybody even still watching this?
You pick up a large The vent is now... The panel opens. You see a gas tank labeled N.
You are?
Nothing happens. The tank detaches easily.
I guess this...
The tank is now firmly The tank detaches...
I guess this made it easy.
Nothing happens. You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank. It can be moved. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay, it says move on through a red door, but there's no freezer here.
This is a research lab with This is a research... This chamber is where This nozzle is where... This is a standard door leading... This is a large refrigeration unit.
You fucking kidding me? How the hell am I supposed to know that?
You take the Ouroboros virus culture.
Nothing happens, then bitch make me a bologna sandwich or a beer. You and Uwu person would get along, but me, I'm not a fan of bologna. Bologna's yucky. Okay, now that we got the fridge open, or freezer rather. Okay, so there's supposed to be wire insulation inside a panel, apparently.
You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain any.
What about lasagna? I like lasagna. Lasagna's good.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I'm gonna fucking murder somebody.
You need something to pry this open. The panel is open. You see vast...
Yeah.
You grab a handful of insulation.
Why didn't somebody just do like a picture guide for this? It doesn't tell you click on this here, click on this here. It's just like... The guide expects you to know where you're supposed to go.
You have distilled a quantity of polyberyl carbonate. Nothing happens. Gas feed is... The machine synthesizes...
Clean drink of water.
You take a 1-liter container of... You fail to obtain... The chamber is empty. You fail to obtain...
I certainly see nothing there calling. I certainly see nothing.
It is a standard I fail to see the... A Crygelian 2 basic compound.
Except for the Ouroboros.
You take the Ouroboros.
It's what I was afraid of, Jim. I think...
Done. The chamber is empty.
Oh my god.
Gas feed. You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas. You install the gas tank. Gas feed is on. Nothing happens. The machine synthesizes a quantity of colorless goo.
You're wrong, Spock. Look, the virus culture has been eliminated. That's why it's clear. It'd be more useful for me to see how the virus might grow in the presence of a limited quantity of ammonia gas.
The machine synthesizes...
I hope you don't want...
I think we can set this...
Okay, are we finally getting somewhere?
You take a 1-liter container. You take the Ouroboros virus.
I certainly see nothing. Eureka, this is it, Jim. There's not much, but all I need to do is synthesize some more, and we're in business. Careful, Jim. That's a distillator, not a can opener.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. You retrieve the Ouroboros cure sample. Nothing happens.
Careful, Jim. That's... Jim, we need to synthesize more to make that serum before we can use it.
Okay, how do we do that? Okay, so there's a replicator around here somewhere. That looks like a replicator.
Nothing happens.
No. Alright.
Fascinating, Captain. But it doesn't appear to get us...
Nothing happens.
Careful, Jim. That's a distillator.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. This is a synthesizer. This is the door to the synthesis chamber.
In principle, Captain, this device is quite simple. When
Next,
compared to...
I rest my...
You take the hypo with Ouroboros toxin.
Finally.
There. You're now cured.
Thank you, Doctor.
Finally, a human response.
Well, since Spock is cured, we could see
Save
about
new
saving
game.
finally.
Save new game. Replace previous game. The machine synthesis.
I think we can set this.
You take a 1 liter. Cursing and coughing echo up the air shaft.
It doesn't sound like it subdued them, Captain. If anything, it just made them angry.
Nothing happens. The air vent becomes wet.
Okay, so are the Romulans still down there? Yeah, find out in a minute if I get blasted.
Watch out, sir. It looks like the Romulans have taken...
I guess they're still down there.
Saved game.
What did I use last time? It was like nitrous and... Maybe we have to have both of them.
He's already cured, Jim.
Gas feed is off. You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank. It can be moved freely. You install the gas... Gas feed is on. The machine synthesis.
Be careful with that.
Do you mean to...
It is at the least.
I'm hoping we could do a Klingon battle or something after this. This is too much science, which I know it's Star Trek, it's about science and exploration, but, I think I'd rather get into a space battle right now.
Save new game.
Maybe I should just play Star Wars.
Save new game. Replace... There seems to be no effect.
Nitrous oxide affects humans, but not Romulans. However, a similar effect can be...
Okay, I fucked that up too. We're gonna get no accommodations for this.
Done.
Careful, Jim.
A loud hissing fills the room.
You look troubled.
A loud hissing fills...
You know what? That's fine.
Watch out, sir.
And they're still... Okay, how are they still...
Load of previously... Done.
How did I knock them out last time?
A Crygelian 2 basic...
I certainly see nothing there calling for a ship's doctor. Careful, Jim. That's a distillate.
A loud hissing. A loud hissing.
You look.
Will this work this time?
Watch out, sir. It looks like...
Load of previously saved...
Okay, maybe if I walk over to it initially to trigger that. You know what? Have the red shirt do it.
Done.
Okay, now what if I throw the ammonia and laughing
A loud
gas?
hissing. A loud hissing.
You look.
Load of previously...
After this mission, I think I'm gonna be done with the game.
Careful, Jim. Careful, Jim.
I don't think anybody's very interested in this. Nobody's carrying on conversation. Here I am, frustrated to high hell. Like, what's even the point?
Careful, Jim.
This container contains polyberyl carbonate, produced from insulation.
Okay, so I already have that shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking murder somebody.
A door.
That's for virus called...
Done.
There is nothing at the moment for me to...
The machine synthesizes a quantity of inert matter.
There is nothing at the moment.
The machine synthesizes a...
Be careful with that.
Do you mean...
It is...
You take a 1-liter container.
There is nothing at the moment from...
Watch out, sir. It looks like the Romulans have taken control of the lower decks.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. A loud hissing fills the room.
You look...
A loud hissing.
Watch out, sir. It looks like the...
Load a previously saved game.
Yeah, this is the last thing I'm gonna try.
Gas feed is... Nothing happens. You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank. It can be moved. Nothing happens. You install... Gas feed is on. The machine synthesizes...
An unusual...
It doesn't.
Actually,
Okay,
Dr.
finally.
You take a 1-liter...
That was seriously pissing me off.
Save new game. Save new game. Replace... Allowed hissing fill...
Watch out, sir. It looks like the Romulans have...
Load a previously saved game. Restart the game. Load a previously... Load a previously saved game.
I don't suppose you'd enjoy the psychological release of a few good belly laughs, Spock. We could open the canister right here, if you like.
I would strongly recommend against it, Doctor.
With a hiss, the Romulan laughing gas billows down the vent. You hear the muffled sounds through the vent of hearty Romulan laughter, followed by the dull thud of bodies hitting the deck.
Thank God it's you, Jim. I'm so glad you came. Thank you for saving our station, Jim.
The Romulan Preax stirs weakly, then begins to get up. He has been cured.
He's severely dehydrated, but he'll live.
I have called off the Romulan attack on this station, Kirk. I believed your virus was some kind of deliberate attack, but your great honor and compassion have convinced me otherwise.
You also conducted yourself in the most honorable fashion, Centurion Preax. You may return to Romulan space without Federation. I assure you, the Federation would never undertake such a foul program. It was all an accident, right, Dr. Marcus? Save it for someone who's buying Preax. You also I assure you, the Federation would never undertake such a foul program. It was all an accident, right? You also conducted yourself in the most honorable fashion.
You are an honorable adversary, Kirk. Jolon true.
You are also a worthy opponent, Preax. May you live long and prosper.
You'll never cease to amaze me, Jim.
Goodbye, Carol.
Goodbye, Jim.
Well, gentlemen, let's go home.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Arc 7 and evaluate your performance at 90%. You and your crew received 3 commendation points. The top brass at Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
I wonder if I'll see Carol again.
Well, if you don't, you can always drown your sorrow in some Romulan ale.
That's illegal, Bones.
Tell that to the Romulans, Jim. I found a whole case they brought on board the ARC-7.
It'll never replace Scotch, Captain.
That it won't, Mr. Scott.
Another fine mess.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have reports of an undetermined number of Elasi pirate ships in your sector. You are ordered to proceed to the Harlequin star system immediately and investigate. Starfleet out.
Save new game. Replace previous game. Save new.
Okay, I don't know if I'm actually going to continue this game. Nobody's really engaging with me. I spent 2 hours trying to get through Mission 3, which took somebody else 18 minutes to get through. I think we're just going to call it here for the night. I'm honestly too frustrated to continue. We'll see about streaming again on Wednesday. We'll be doing more Majora's Mask. Friday, we'll be doing that watch-along in the Discord server, as well as... We'll probably start up that other Star Trek game on Friday. The Xbox 361. Also see about doing Crystar, and on Saturday we'll be doing more Shantae, as well as more Sekiro. Then come Sunday, we will be doing more Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey, as well as more Final Fantasy IX. That's gonna be it for this disaster of a stream here. Thank you for tuning in, Jedi Otter, Brigade Leader, Lesser Prodigy, and Uwu Person. Hopefully I'll see more of you guys down the line. With that being said, here endeth the stream. Until next time, stay groovy.